I'm going to hand over to Sir Oliver Letwin now, who's been a very loyal supporter of the AET for many years.
Thank you very much. The first thing I should say is that the thanks that you gave me for organising this are entirely unmerited, because I didn't organise this. I organised somewhere in the Commons, which ceased to exist. It's due to Kate Rock, the Baroness Rock, there is Kate. We are very kindly here. And I can tell you that this is a very good thing, because Helena would otherwise probably be being carted away by people with injections and the like, or maybe even take a drink, if Kate hadn't stepped up to it and been able to rescue the situation. The second point I should make is that I'm not here voluntarily in any sense at all. About 10 years ago, in fact I think a little more than 10 years ago, I was visited in my surgery by Helena, and those of you, I suspect many here, who know Helena will know that to be visited by Helena is a quite awesome experience. And it doesn't leave you any choice in the matter whatsoever. So I wasn't asked whether I would like to help out with the AET as it became, but rather I was told that I was going to help with the AET. And the combination of persistence and charm that Helena has exerted ever since has kept me to the wheel. And so I'm very happy to announce that tonight is positively my last endeavour on behalf of the AET, now that I'm mercifully released. However, in that time, an astonishing amount has been done. And I think Helena has proved what a small, active, but extremely persistent voluntary body, to begin with it was really a body, can do to change an important aspect of the world. And one of the things I think she's proved is that if you actually design things that work, and then you go to the trouble of getting it proved that they do work, and there was an enormous amount of effort that she and many others made to ensure that it was actually worked out whether it was having an effect. There are loads of well-intentioned things that happen all around our kingdom, many of them done by absolutely splendidly motivated voluntary organisations that don't work or are never proved to work. This is something that does work and has been proved to work. And I think we owe an enormous debt of gratitude to her and to her team for persevering in that, and there will be generations ahead that will benefit from it. And as this very splendid event, sketch, piece of drama from the students has amply demonstrated, it struck home somehow. Up and down the country, there really are groups of young people all over the place whose minds have been changed by the materials that Helena has produced and the efforts that have been made by teachers based on those materials. And I think the last thing I want to say is that this really is a case of stitch in time, saving nine. Of course, there are many aspects of our public services that are devoted to trying to cure, after the fact, the very serious problems that arise through excessive use of alcohol. Trying to cure that after the fact is a mighty uphill struggle. Trying to do preventative things to prevent the problem arising in the first place is no easy task, as Helena will certainly testify, but it's a great deal easier, dramatically cheaper, and much, much better for the people involved than to be rescued afterwards. So I really think we should be extraordinarily grateful to her and extraordinarily happy that this 10th anniversary has arisen, and that we've been able to celebrate it in this magnificent, albeit extremely hot room, in this splendid House of Lords. And now I'll hand over to Helena to tell you the rest.